Hey everyone, we are going to go live with Liliana Diaz from here we go now. She should be joining us shortly. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be going live with our friend, hi Liliana, our friend Liliana Diaz from the Four Seasons Resort down in Nevis. How you doing, Liliana?
I cannot complain. The weather is beautiful, the colors are shining. So yes, I'm living the dream right now.
That's amazing. It's amazing. I know you've been down there for 2 weeks now, correct?
A little bit more than 2 weeks to be precise. And I'm leaving. So, I'm really thinking to send a memo to my husband to say, I'm not going back. So sorry.
Maybe he'll let you stay for a little bit. Well, we're super excited that Nevis has been open and has done an amazing job with all of through all of this craziness. You guys have gone through a huge renovation project over the last 2 years. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the things that have been added or improved?
Pero for sure. But you know what? What if I actually take you into a live tour? Okay, that would probably be more appealing.
That would be even better, even better.
Okay, so let's do this, okay?
Yep.
Let me turn this around. Okay.
There we go.
So that's nothing fascinating, but this is the good things.
Yeah.
So,
oh, you're in one of the rooms.
I am in one of the rooms. So this has been totally renovated. And just, this is the look of the rest of the hotel. Okay. So the renovation, it was completed in December 2018. So if we think about COVID hitting us and closing the hotel in March 2020, I mean, you're literally stepping into a brand new property. Let me do a little bit of a panoramic shot here.
Yeah.
This is obviously a suite, and I'm going to enter to the bedroom. So give me 1 second here.
Well, one story. We were there years ago. It was so long ago, Mike. It was when High School Musical came out, and I remember being in those rooms, which we loved the location. And my kids just watching the DVD over and over and over again when they were in the room with the babysitters.
Yeah. Can you spy the monkey talking about kids? I mean, this is a little bit of the cool amenities you will find. Well, the bathrooms, and that's me, obviously. But, let's go, to the very appealing part of this. And, you probably remember these type of accommodations.
That was my favorite part. Just that green space before the beach where the kids can just play and you can just hang out in that terrace while they're playing ball outside. And
exactly.
They go to the pool.
So, this is what I call from my bed to the sun. Okay. So it's just pretty convenient. I'm just going to go towards there and I will show you a little bit more of what is new in the property. Okay. I'm seeing right now the new restaurant on the dune, which, is a al fresco restaurant. Great food. I mean, I'm going to probably go back to Mexico, doing a little bit of swimming because the food is so fantastic. I cannot get enough of that. Let me turn here, Juan, so you could see the buildings, right?
Yeah.
Because this is obviously a little bit of the look that you will get in Nevis. So it's all West Indies, kind of architecture. And you really feel immersed in the property. That's the kids' pool. You remember this spot probably.
Yep, that was there.
And well, I'm getting closer and closer to the ocean. Okay, so just bear with me for a second.
Yeah, while you're saying that, going back to the monkey that you had in the room, one of the great things that clients love and that my kids loved is they loved just kind of getting on a golf cart, going into the back of the property, into the golf course. There's monkeys all over the place. So it's a great experience for little kids who've never seen little monkeys. It was kind of cool seeing them up in the mango trees and stuff like that. So it's a nice little, when kids love nature, it's a great spot just to be able to see new things as well. Sure.
I mean, I'm not allowed to say this, but just for the people that might watch this, the little secret is actually to bring a banana with you, and they will follow you like there's no tomorrow. So there you go. So here, a little bit more of the view of the restaurant, but I want to save the best part for last, because obviously this beautiful property is sitting in what for me has been one of the most beautiful islands in the Caribbean.
Without a
Because
doubt.
it's so different, right? I mean, it's not the Caribbean as we probably have in our minds. I mean, this is for me the real thing in the sense of the people. I mean, I cannot stress enough, how welcome I have felt. And, the overall comment when you talk with the staff is, okay, so what makes you happy? Because just being here for me, it makes me happy because it's so colorful. I mean, immediately you are like feeling that. But, for them, what makes them happy is to make you happy. That's the
Yeah.
immediate response that I get. But, okay, are you ready for what I have?
Yeah. Yep.
You're going to probably like this view. Give me 1 second. I'm getting close.
Well, and as you get to that view, one of the things when we arrived, what we loved is the arrival. If you're coming into St. Kitts, you're arriving by a boat that takes you right there to where Liliana is going to show you. And I'm aging myself a little bit, but I felt like I was arriving to Fantasy Island, not on a plane, but obviously the Fantasy Island, because you have that backdrop there. That is just an amazing backdrop that you're showing right now. That's just perfect.
It is the most beautiful spot. And, just to tell, I don't know if you knew, but, actually Nevis is known as the Queen of the Caribbean. And there's a reason for that. So the Queen is because, as per Christopher Columbus, this is the only island in the Caribbean that he found like the peak is actually sitting in the center. So as a queen, she's surrounded by beauty. And the destination. So, there's always like a cloud on the top of this mountain.
Yep.
So that represents the crown. And Nevis is known also for being a honey producer. So they changed, the Caribbean for Caribbean because of these reasons. So now you know.
That's great. That's great. And there's some great hiking back there too. There's some long hikes back there that people can enjoy as well.
Correct. So, it's just, and just to mention and, to have a little bit of perception of the space that we have here, you're sitting in a resort that is 350 acres of beauty. Okay. It's our playground. So, you have the golf course, as you well mentioned, we also have the beautiful tennis. And, for those that are into tennis, I mean, this is what you want to do, actually, to play tennis in beautiful Nevis. So, yeah. How are you liking the colors today, Juan?
Oh, they're beautiful, beautiful. And,
yeah.
and one of the things, too, what's great is where you're going to point in a second is going to be we also did, there's a great, St. Kitts is just maybe like 15, 20 minutes away by boat. And there's just amazing snorkeling there. So you just get a boat, an excursion there, and you just cross the sea. And there's so many great spots to go snorkeling for beginners, intermediates. It doesn't really matter. It was our kids' first time going out snorkeling. They were, I think my oldest daughters were 5, and my son was 3, and they all jumped in, put their masks on, and just beautiful. It's just a great spot to be able to go out from right there on the beach that you guys have there.
Yes, so you are addressing a very great point because you could have the combination of the crazies and kids. I'm gonna point it out.
Yeah,
it's just at the back right there. I hope you can see it. And that's like, I mean, my best way to describe it is like having 2 sisters, right? Because they are so close. It's less than 15 minutes, boat ride to get here. And St. Kitts is gonna be the loud one, while Nevis is the quiet but most beautiful one.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little balance right there.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the keys that people have to understand. It's a little bit, it takes a little bit longer to get to you. I think, especially now, some of the flights a little bit harder, but the payoff for the folks who get that extra flight and that extra connection, the payoff is amazing. They're small. It's a like you said, a quieter, more private, destination as opposed to Turks and Caicos or Cayman Islands, which are beautiful, but again, just really busy because of all the direct flights. And I think, and the other thing that's great, for a multi-generation aspect, I had a family there. It was, I had a family of 16 there who stayed 2 years ago there, very festive, had an amazing time. And you have all of the villas in the back that you guys have as residences with these beautiful golf views as well.
Yes, the private retreats, as we call them, and you can. I'm feeling the wind. Just
yeah.
It's a beautiful feeling, I have to say. But anyway, yes, the private retreats, is a big component of what we can offer. Okay, and I'm actually going towards the lobby so you could feel a little bit more of the Caribbean here. So I'm just going to be walking and talking. So the private retreats, it's a very extended but really well planned collection, right? And you could say hello to my team here.
Yeah.
So yes, it's about 50 of them, okay, that we manage, which is it's always great. And we have 5 different neighborhoods. And I want to make, like a very clear point of that. What that means is that you have like 5 different type of experiences, and again, pointing out into our 350-acre playground. So each one of these neighborhoods will be different kind of architectures, when it comes to our villas, different type of bedding, different type of views. And we have launched one of the tools that for me is like the best. It's actually, a website that talks in greater detail about all of this. So it's basically, how much we could personalize, your stay. Do you want 2 bedrooms? Do you need a king? Whatever it is, you could mix and match. And also, adding on the decor. So what is your preference on decoration? More modern, a little bit more, classic, let's say. So, it just comes to be like a very handy tool. And well, Nevis has it all. So, that's the beautiful part of it.
And then, again, going back to, some of this as well is because it's kind of a very, I don't want to call it sleepy. It is a great, during the school calendar, there's going to be, some families there, but it is a great couples, a couples destination because it is so private. It is harder to get to. So this hotel, your resort is perfect again for families and couples. I know one of my bosses back in 1997 when you guys opened, he honeymooned there. So it's a great honeymoon spot and a romantic spot as well. Not to, because you have that new adult pool at the end of the property, which we didn't go see. Actually, it's not new, but it's at the end of the property that people have the privacy and the quiet time that they need.
Correct. So, it's a very nice balance, between families. It has the enough, romance as well. And as you say, it just feels so private overall. So I hope you enjoy the view of the lobby. I mean, this has been totally renovated as well.
Yeah.
Let me sneak here so you could see our new bar as well. I mean, all that room at the back. It's a little appealing for sure. So I'm just going to step in. Obviously, it's closed right now, but, it's one
Everybody's
of the places.
Everybody's at the pool and the beach.
Everybody's on the pool and on the beach. And, in case you don't have enough monkeys, well, there's a few more.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
So,
and I think this spring after Easter, I just feel like so many people are going to be able to, are going to want to go out and visit you guys. We're getting lots of calls from couples, empty nesters, and they're, hey, we got our vaccine. I want to go now. And people are just getting on planes immediately to just be able to go and have some freedom and being next to the ocean and experience, travel that they haven't been able to experience over the last, 12 months. So, you guys are good. I think you guys are going to have a little bit of a rush trip during Easter and in April and May.
Well, we are already feeling it. We're getting and we're so thankful, obviously, that we're getting many last minute, requests. And as you say, people has this anxiety, to go back into the roads, and we're ready to welcome everyone. And as you say, for those that are a little bit more conscious about, being with social distance and all of this. I mean, I think that, again, just the space of this property, it talks by itself, and you could certainly feel safe on Nevis. And I think that I shared with you a little bit of safe on Nevis. It has been a COVID-free destination for many months. Our own local people is getting the vaccine. So, and as per the CDC, we have a level 1 ranking, which, is one of the safest. And this means that if you go back to the USA, you don't need to be in quarantine. So it's a good story all over, as you can tell.
And again, I think that's, and the other great thing, you know, you guys are, it's perfect for outdoors, right? Everything is open air. You know, a lot of, you know, if you're in a front, you know, in a ground floor level room, you have access in the back and in the front. You don't really are in big hallways or a big, you know, big hotel like a Westin or something like that. So it is perfect.
No, it is perfect.
Well, we appreciate it. You know, especially we're thankful for the special partnership that we have with you guys as the Four Seasons preferred partner. You know, we miss seeing. We haven't seen you in so long, and we typically see you once or twice a year, and we can't wait for everybody to be able to see you live and have maybe a glass of wine with you in the next few months when you come to New York or when we see you at a conference. So.
Well, I look forward for that. I look forward for that, and I will bring, you know, the rum. No worries, I have you covered. Okay.
Well, you have the rum. You have the rum from the Caribbean, and you have your tequila from Mexico because of Punta Mita as well. So we'll have a big party.
Let's do it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ileana. We'll see you soon.
Sure. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.